Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be making this beautiful bubu gown that you're seeing right here. So if this is something you're interested in learning how to make, just keep watching the video to the end. And if it's your first time you are coming across my video or my channel and you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do so. Hit on the subscribe button and join this beautiful family. Thank you. So guys, these are the fabric we are going to be making use of. So I have my African print fabric and I'm having 3.5 yards of this fabric. And I have my lace fabric and I'm having just 1 yard of this lace fabric. So 1 yard is enough for this particular project. You can also use half yard for this if you are going to be having your lace just at the front part of your bubu gown. So we are going to be folding our fabric and let's start cutting. So guys, I've got ahead to fold my fabric. I'm having two pieces, one for the front and one for the back, and each of these pieces are folded into two. So I fold each of these pieces into two, as you can see. So we are going to be start by taking down our basic body measurements. So the first measurement I'm going to be inserting here is my neck width. So I'm making use of neck width of 3 inches. So I'm making use of neck width of 3 inches. Then I'm going to be marking the back neck depth first, which is 1.5 inches that I'm making use of for the back neck depth. Then I'll go ahead and insert half of my shoulder measurements. And then after inserting half of my shoulder measurement, I'll go ahead and insert my sleeve length. Now just go ahead and make those lines to be more visible for you. So I'll insert half of my shoulder measurement there, as you can see. Now from that place I insert half of my shoulder measurement, I'll go ahead and mark my sleeve length. So I'll be working with a sleeve length of 14 inches. So I'll go ahead and insert my 14 inches. So I'm just making use of the remaining part of the fabric, just removing the English mat out of it. Now on that part I mark my sleeve length, I'm going to be coming down by 1.5 inches for my shoulder slant. That place I came down by 1.5 inches. I'll go ahead and connect it up to my neck width. So I'm connecting it to my neck width, to that 3 inches that I marked for my neck width. Now from that place I came down by 1.5 inches, I'm going to be marking my sleeve opening. So I decided to make use of 12 inches for my sleeve opening because I'll be using 1 inch to close this and also ½ inch to close the shoulder. So I don't want, after making this, the sleeve opening will be small. So that is why I'm making use of 12 inches for my sleeve opening. Now I'll just take that line inward. So I went ahead to extend it inward. So on this line that I marked, I'm going to be inserting the biggest part of my body measurement there. So for this particular bubu dress I was making, the bigger part of my body measurement was my hip. So my hip and my bust happens, the hip and the bust measurement I was using happened to be the same measurement. So I divided by 4, I inserted it there, and I went ahead to add 5 inches extra. I add 5 inches extra. So I'm going to be measuring what is left of this side. Then I'll go ahead and mark it downwards. I'm going to be taking what is left downwards. I'll just be marking it straight to the full length of this fabric. So I'm going to be marking it to the full length of the fabric. Remember I said divide the biggest part of your body measurement by 4, insert what you have there, and add extra 5 to 6 inches depending how free you want the bubu gown to be. So that's what I insert there, and I add 5 inches, and I just went ahead to take it the measurement down. Now I'll go ahead and connect that my sleeve opening like this. So you want to curve this part in so that when you are sewing your bubu gown, your armhole is going to sit perfectly, as you can see. Just go ahead and curve that part in as you see me doing. Now the next thing I'm going to be marking is my front. I'm going to be taking the full length of my gown. So I'm making use of the full length of this fabric, which is up to 65 inches in length. So it's up to 65 inches in length. That is the full length of of the gown I'm working with. Now I'll go ahead and insert the neck depth of my front. So the neck depth of the front I'm making use of is 7.5 inches. That is what I'm going to be making use of. And the front have a V neck. So the front part has a V neck. Now I'll go ahead and cut out the back neckline first. I'll be cutting out the shape I want first before I'm going to be bringing in the lace design. So I cut out the back neckline first and I'm cutting out the shoulder part. Then I'll also go ahead and cut out the other part of the fabric so that we can have our measure, our the measurement that we have already insert on this gown. So this is what we are going to be having. So I'm going to be cutting it out. You can see I just cut out that English mouth like so. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'll just go ahead and adjust that armhole a little because it wasn't that curvy before. So I just went ahead to adjust it. Now we want to we want to introduce the part that we are going to be adding our lace to. That's the upper part. Now from that part that you came down for your front neck depth, you can see my hand, that part you came down from your front neck depth, just go ahead and connect it down straight to your sleeve opening. Just watch at what I'm doing. Just go ahead and connect it down to your sleeve opening like this. Just make use of your straight ruler. So that part that you came down for your neck depth, for the front neck depth, go ahead and connect it to your sleeve opening. So after connecting this first line, I wasn't satisfied, so I said to connect it to that measure line for my sleeve opening like this. So I'll go ahead and clean out the first line so you will see the difference. So you're going to be seeing the difference. Now I went ahead from that my neck depth, I went ahead and connected to that line that I came down, that 12 inches I came down by. That is where I'm connecting it to right now. It's not that curve, but that's part that you came down, that measure line that you came down by. I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain here. Now go ahead and cut it. So I'm cutting this part first just for the front, in case for those that want their lace to just be at the front part of their design. Just go ahead and cut just for the front, because this style, it has two ways that the lace were placed. I have the one that the lace were placed just for the front, and the one that the lace was placed both for the front and the back. Now if you want yours to be just for the front, go ahead and cut out this shape just for the front. That is why I cut it out first. I should have cut the front and the back together, but I said to cut for the front first so that you understand what I'm trying to explain. Now I want my lace to be for both for the front and the back. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'll be cutting out the same shape I cut for the front for the back. Remember, I'm cutting from that neck depth that I come down for the front, not the back neck depth I'm cutting from, but from the front neck depth design. So you're going to be having the same shape and the same place. After we're done cutting that part, so we are going to be folding our lace so that we can transfer what we have cut out from the main fabric to the lace part. Now go ahead and place your lace how you want it to be and fold it into two. So I fold my lace into two. I've bring out the front part first. So I've brought in the front part first. I'm going to be placing it. I've brought in the front part first. I'm now placing it, and I'm just going to be cutting out the same shape I have on that piece that I cut out from the main dress on the lace. So just watch at what I'm doing. I'll just go ahead and cut out the same shape that I have on that fabric, on the main body fabric to the lace. I'm just transferring what I have there. So while cutting this, you can go ahead and add your shoulder sewing allowance, the allowance that you are going to be using to fold in your neck part, and also the down part, the allowance you are going to be using to join this lace to the measure, to the main fabric, to the main fabric. Go ahead and add those necessarily. You can just go ahead and add half inch all through. Now I've also go ahead to fold my fabric into two. I'm cutting out the back piece as well. So when you are cutting the back piece, please make sure that your lace is folded into two in such a way that your back won't have any opening. Mine, when I folded my lace, I did not fold it in a way that the back won't have any joining, but I kept less than half inch that I'm going to be using to join that that center back. Remember that this bubu gown, the center back doesn't have any opening, is together. So that you understand what I'm trying to say now. Now I'm just going to be using less than half an inch to join that center part, and I'll be showing you what it looks like. So see the center part right now. Remember that I cut this on fold, but it has an opening there, so I used less than half an inch to join it. And I also go ahead to fold in the neck part of the back, and this is the front piece. I've hemmed the neck part, that V part side, I've hemmed it. Now the next thing we are going to be doing is to attach this lace to our main dress. Now you're going to be bringing the piece that you cut out for each of the part. Now this is our front piece. I'm just going to be folding in the back piece like this. So I'll go ahead and open this. So I'll be opening up the front part like this, and I've notched the center. So make sure you notch the center. When you notch the center, you're going to be bringing one piece of the front, and you're going to be pinning it from that center part like you see me doing. So I'm going to be pinning it from the center part like so. So I'm going to be using my pin to hold it down first before we go to the sewing machine to sew it down. So I think you want to pin this down first before sewing it. So I'll just go ahead and pin it. You can see what it's looking like. Now also bring in the other parts. I'll go ahead and pin it. Now while pinning the other parts, you are not meant to overlap it. No, you are meant to place each other close to, you are meant to place each side close to each other, just very close, because this is a v-neck, it's not an overlap, and you want your v-neck to be to be pronounced, like for them to notice that it's a v-neck. So just go ahead and place it very close to each other and pin it down before taking it to your sewing machine to sew it. Now once I'm done pinning these particular parts, I'll be dropping out the front part, and I'll also bring in the back part for us to pin it, so you can see what it's looking like. Now I've bring in the back piece, front sides facing up, and I'll be placing the front side of each part facing each other. Now you can see I've notched the center part of the back as well, and I've bring out the lace fabric, and I'm starting from the center. So I'm pinning it down from the center like this. So just go ahead and pin it down. Make sure you hold it down very well before going to your sewing machine to sew it, so that every part is going to align. As you can see what I'm doing, so I'm just pinning mine down, and it's looking so beautiful already before sewing it. So guys, we'll go ahead and sew that part. So you can see what it's looking like. This is the front, this is the back piece. I've sew it already. I've got my sewing machine and sew it, and this is the front piece. So I'm going to be showing you guys what the front piece is looking like to see that neck part. So you can see the front piece, you can see how the V shape is looking like. You can see it's looking so beautiful and nice. You can see how it relaxes. So when I stitch this, I iron it down so that it can relax very well. Now I'm going to be showing the inside. You can see also the inside is very neat. You can go ahead and overlock that part. Then the next thing for us to do is to join our front and our back shoulder. So go ahead and place the front and the back front side facing each other, and go ahead and join the shoulder part. As you can see me doing, just go ahead and join the shoulder part like this. See, it's looking so nice and beautiful already. So this is what we are going to be doing. I'm done joining it. Now after joining the shoulder, I'll go ahead and hem the sleeve opening. So I love hemming my sleeve opening before closing the side of my dress, because it seems more easier for me doing that. So after hemming it, you go ahead and close the side of your dress. But before closing the side of my dress, so this particular gown has a pocket, so I'm going to be introducing the pocket. So when I go to my sewing machine, I'll be closing everything at the same time. Now for my pocket depth, I'll place my tape on my shoulder, and I'll be coming down by 17 inches for my pocket depth. So I came down by 17 inches for my shoulder for my pocket depth. Then for my pocket opening, I'll be marking 7 inches. From that 17 inches, come down by 7 inches for your pocket opening. Then I'll go ahead and notch it out. So the same thing I'm doing to this part of my fabric, I'm doing it at the other side as well. Now my pocket, I have a total of 4 pieces, so 2 for each side of this particular gown. So I'm going to be bringing in the side that I'm going to be putting here. So this was the shape I cut out for my pocket. Now go ahead and pin it down like this. So this pocket, right side of each side needs to be facing the right side of the main fabric. See how I'm pinning it? So after pinning it like this, go ahead and flip it over. See how the pocket is looking like. Then do the same thing, pin the other side like this. I hope you guys can understand what I'm doing here. So go ahead and pin it down like this. So I'll just use my tape and pin it down, and this is what is going to be looking like. So this is what your pocket should look like, as you can see. Now you go ahead and close your, and when you reach at that pocket part, you go ahead and close your pocket. When you reach there, you go ahead and close it to the full length of your dress. That is very, very simple. It is very simple. So do the same thing to the other parts. So guys, I'm done hemming my sleeve, closing my dress, both the pocket and closing the dress to the full length. Now the only thing that is remaining in this particular dress right now is to go ahead and hem the down. So just go ahead and hem the down of your dress. So guys, we are done with this particular beautiful bubu gown, and I think this came out so beautiful and nice, and it's giving, is it 9 over 10? But it's just beautiful. So guys, this is what our dress is looking like. If you enjoy watching this tutorial and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do wait to subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to the channel, share this video with others so that they can get to see this tutorial and also recreate their own. So one thing I'm going to be telling you right now is thank you so much for watching this video to the end, and see you guys on our next